What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. Fat Boy Chronicles coming again with another dish. All right, so yes, my shirt is too tight, and I know it, but it's not about the shirt, the size of it. I'm a big dude. You already know. It's about the message on the shirt. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, as this holiday season is arriving, take heed. All right, that's it. That's all I got to say about that. All right, so Thanksgiving is here. It's just a few short days away. And some of y'all, man, y'all eating the same thing you ate last year. Turkey dressing, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes. And not that that's not good, but what can we do to upgrade it? What can we do to make it different, right? So, Black Thanksgiving, you know, we eat everything. We're not just relegated to those things. We eat a little bit of everything. So I'm encouraging you to try something new today, this Thanksgiving. So this menu or this particular item was actually inspired by two people. One of my friends, one of my best friends, Brandy, the stuffed manicotti that we will always get at Maggiano's. If you haven't had it, make sure you try it. And then the other person was my frat brother Kendall, who asked, man, can you do like a seafood roll-up? So I'm gonna do a play on those. I'm gonna make a lobster bisque stuffed manicotti. All right, let's get into it. Further disclaimer, just so y'all know, as always, I'm making this up off the top. I've never made this before. I had a dream about it, and so I'm just gonna create it how I see it in my head. So, you know, just bear with me. All right, we in this together. All right, y'all gonna be patient with me. All right, let's go. All right, you need some manicotti. If you don't know what it is, it's these tubular noodles. All right, and we're gonna stuff those. You need some shrimp because lobster's expensive, so I just got a pound of shrimp. You need a mirepoix. Mirepoix is carrot, celery, onion, some tomato paste, some thyme, and of course, lobster. All right, on a medium-high heat, we added our mirepoix, which is simply onions, carrots, and celery. We're gonna let these sweat out. We're not gonna cook them down, but we're just gonna let these go for about, let's say 2-3 minutes. All right, you can see they got a little color on them. They just begin to just soften. So we don't want them, you know, cook. We just want them a little soft, a little Halle Berry color. And then to that, we're gonna add the shells of our lobster. All right, let these go for 3 minutes. All right, you guys can see the lobster tail start to turn red. Not quite that red lobster red yet. Pardon the little steam or whatever. All right, so yeah, so it's steaming. Well, it's browning. You got the lobster tails. We're gonna wait till those are bright, vibrant red. But in the meantime, we're gonna add some garlic. How much garlic? A whole bunch. You already know I like garlic. Put the garlic in there. All right, so we're where we want to be. Lobster tails at brown will turn red. Vegetables are nice and soft. All right, so now we're gonna deglaze with a bottle of clam juice. All right. All right, so it was a total of 2 cans of clam juice. Now I'm gonna add bay leaf, parsley. All right, so we're gonna let that go for about 20-30 minutes, right? Let that lobster flavor really intensify with all the onions, peppers, all that good stuff. All right, and so in the meantime, let's get started on our manicotti. All right, so we're gonna make our filling for our manicotti. So what you're looking at is cream cheese that I seasoned. I'm gonna add some frozen spinach that I squeezed all the liquid out of. All right. And then we're gonna add some cheeses. So I'm gonna add some Parmesan cheese and some Manchego cheese. All right. So Parmesan and then a little Manchego. Hey, what y'all know about this Johnny Taylor though? Like, hey, man. So this is our filling. Make sure you adjust your seasoning as you go. So I went ahead and added some more oregano just to kind of intensify the Italian flavor to it. But this is what we're gonna stuff our manicotti with. All right. So taste it as you go. All right, so while that's over there resting, I added some fresh thyme and another thing, fennel. Gotta add some fennel to this broth. Hey, it smells so amazing in this house. It smells like a seafood extravaganza. All right, so we're gonna go back to the filling for the manicotti, but hey, this is where it's at. All right, so filling is done. All right, so you gotta make sure you season it as you go along because the season's gotta be right because once you add these two right here, you can't taste it. All right, so make sure it tastes how you want it. I added some fresh parsley. Fresh is always better. Fresh parsley to this. And then we're gonna crack 2 eggs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our manicotti. And just so you can see kind of what they are up close, if you've never made manicotti before, It's just a tube of pasta. All right, so we're gonna cook these. Always pay attention to your whatever the box is, and then I always take off 1 minute because it's gonna cook some more. So it says 6 minutes, so I'm gonna cook it for 5. While the manicotti is cooking, I am making a roux. All right, so this is not gonna be like a roux you would make for gumbo. This is gonna be more of a blonde roux, but this is gonna be our thickening agent for our bisque. So manicotti cooked for 5 minutes. I'm gonna immediately, after I drain them off, I'm gonna put them in some ice cold water just so I can stop the cooking process. All right, guys, so like I said, this is gonna be a blonde roux, so we're not gonna make it like we would a gumbo. So we want it to be just about this color. I'm gonna let this go for about another minute or so. I don't want to get too dark. All right, so very highly berry on this roux, and then we're gonna add some onions to this. All right, so I added 1 onion diced small, and then I'm gonna season this roux. All right, so what's this? This is our lobster bisque. All right, so all the lobster shell, the mirepoix, the parsley, all that stuff that we had, we cooked it, we boiled it down, we strained it, and this is what's left. So this is gold. All right, this tastes like heaven. All right, so now we're gonna add it to our roux and let both of them kind of get married. This is the point where we season. All right, so it's already tasting good, but we go ahead, so add whatever seasons you like. I just add a little paprika, some pepper, a little teaspoon of tomato paste, a little brandy. Now we're gonna take our lobster, we're gonna chop it up into bite-sized pieces, and then we're gonna cook our lobster and our shrimp in the bisque. Okay, so I told y'all I've never made lobster bisque before, so I'm literally creating it as I go along. So, hey, I said something to myself, right? I said, self said, huh? I said, I don't like overcooked seafood. I really don't. All right, so I don't want to risk, because we're cooking the seafood essentially twice, I don't want to overcook it. So I'm just gonna cook it in the bisque, but I'm gonna take it out and then use it as a topper. So, I mean, that's just what I'm doing. I mean, you do what you do when, you cook it at your house. But, hey, bear with me. Follow me as I follow Christ. All right, so what am I doing, right? So I just tried it with the shrimp. Shrimp tastes amazing, and they're just right. I'm gonna try it with the lobster, but this time I'm gonna use my spider just to kind of just poach them in here. What that's doing is fortifying the bisque to give more seafood flavor. All right, so but I don't want to fish around looking for lobster pieces, especially because it's it's delicate. So it's gonna drop it in here, poach it for a little bit. All right, so lobster shrimp is out, tastes amazing. All right, we're back to our bisque. All right, so now we're gonna add the last part, cream, heavy cream. What's up, y'all? Okay, so while y'all was off camera, I was off camera. All right, I was trying to stuff these manicottis, and I'm gonna tell you this: it was not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. But like I told you, I ain't never made this before, right? So this is new for me. So I'm glad this is not live, because if it was live, you probably would have doubted my salvation. I might have said some words that would have probably got this video flagged. But anyway, whatever. All right, so I just stuffed the manicotti, right, with the spinach dip. Oh crap! Right. All right, with the spinach dip, and so we're getting ready to bake these off. But let me tell you what the problem was, right? All right, hold on. Let me show you this. All right, hold on, real quick. All right, so I thought it was gonna be real cool to get like a piping bag right here and try to be all like super fancy. And sometimes you just gotta go the ghetto way and just use a Ziploc bag, which actually worked best for me. So when you do this at your house, just use a Ziploc bag. All right, let's get ready to put all this stuff together. All right, guys. So what I did in a little pan, a little casserole pan, I put a little bit of the bisque at the bottom, and then put my manicotti on top of it, just so that they don't, you gotta have some liquid down there. And then I'm gonna top my manicotti with more bisque, and then I'm put some cheese on it, and then we're gonna pop this in the oven. All right, so a little manicotti, well, not manicotti, but a little bisque to go on top. And we're gonna follow it with some cheese. All right, so we put some, we got a mixture of different cheeses on here. You use the cheese that you like. I got just a mixture of cheese because I like cheese. All right, so we're gonna pop this in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna take it out and then top it with our shrimp and lobster. All right, so the manicotti is out of the oven. It's all cheesy. Ooh, this is gonna be fire. All right, so I'm gonna let it rest for a minute just to kind of let it just solidify, right? And then we're gonna cut it. Guys, it's out the oven. We'll just break it up. already. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Yeah, break it up, and then let's get ready to plate it. All right, what's up, everybody? All right, so we're done. This one, hey, this one goes in for the record books. It's probably one of the more difficult ones I did, but let's hope that the reward is worth the effort. All right, so there we go. All right, so this is a combination of two things, right? Lobster bisque and stuffed manicotti, right? Put the two flavors together. So far, so good. Let's dig into it. All right, so far, man. It's nice. Oh, it's got that good pull with the cheese. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Woo. Okay, yeah. So what's going on here? Hey, so lobster bisque right there, right? It's a standalone luxurious soup anyway. So that with the you taste that brandy and that butteriness of the lobster bisque with that lobster, and then you have the creaminess of the cheese and the of course the satisfaction you get from a good carb with that manicotti, that spinach. That it's really good. If I was gonna do anything to kick it up a notch, I would have added probably some crab to that spinach dip to stuff the manicotti with. So when you do it at your house, try that. Let me know what that's like. But hey, with the big shrimp and the manicotti and the cheese, ooh, hey, this was definitely worth the effort. All right, so Thanksgiving, of course we're gonna eat our greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, all that good stuff. But hey, do something different. Add this to the lexicon. Add this to the menu. Some stuffed manicotti, a lobster bisque stuffed manicotti. All right. Love y'all. Have a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving. A safe, wonderful Christmas. We'll be back again. I'm gonna do something like Thanksgiving remix. I don't know what yet, but stay tuned. Love y'all. See y'all next time. All right. Hey, I have to get back on here because I'm trying not to cuss, but this is one of the things that's so good it make you cuss. It's just that good, for real, for real. Hey, if you're not cooking for the holiday, for Thanksgiving, you already know you can't cook. Let me know. I'll help you out for Thanksgiving. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram. I'm gonna do a TikTok one of these days. But yeah, follow me. All right. Again, love y'all.